Hey, Steve here from Tokyo Auto Salon 2022. Here's one that I was really excited about. I'm just gonna do a standalone video. I'll have other coverage in my other videos. Here's Daigo's Trail Motor Apex Racing Hakosuka with the NASCAR V8 in it. This is one of the cars that I was coming to see.
Saito Daigo
V8
チャンピオン、
はいはいはい。
この人がレーサーとして、これから参戦しようかなと思ってる。
おー、いいですね。何の車なの？
これで
D1 で？
D1 で。
そうですか？
これで。
本当にいいですか？おお、本当ですか？
これで一応参戦するんです。
うわー、すげえ。
これ箱スカにサッカーのエンジン乗ってて。
そうそうそう。だからこの仕上がり。
そうなんです。
伝えてきます。All right, so just talked to a representative from the team here. This is Daigo's D1 car for next year. This is not like a stunt or a promo. I mean, it's definitely getting attention, but this is built to D1 type spec because this is what Daigo's going to drive in D1 next year, according to the guy I just talked to. So I'd love to see this in testing and how that pans out. Like, absurd and amazing all at the same time. Happy to see this displayed in such a manner you can get some really good views of it. It's the NASCAR Dodge V8 engine in a Hakosuka. Beautiful sparkle paint everywhere. Typical Daigo fashion, like we're just gonna cut whatever we want, throw the engine in there, and then build around it. And it really looks amazing. Nice holes for the ITBs to poke through. Love that paint, look at that. Man, props to them for this booth. To set it up in this fashion where, you know, you can actually see what's going on. Good job, guys. And it looks to be on some big work. What are those, M1s maybe? Yokohama tires. Brakes are Willwood, you know, single piece rotor or, you know, not vented rotors. Super lightweight, drift inspired, Pandem arrow, just like Daigo applying his recipe to a classic, and it's amazing. Pandem splitter up front. We'll be able to see the wide body here. Look at that, what is that, like 6-inch, 10-inch wide body on the rear, 8-inch wide body? And slicks. The slickest of slicks. Amazing. Engine is located with engine plate in the front. Monster ITBs. Those could suck down a tennis ball. Those things are big. AEM coil packs on it. I wonder what kind of work they had to do to make headers work on this thing. Little steering leakage peeking through. Massive plumbing running to a rear mount rad. And the biggest K&N filter that K&N makes. That filter is bigger than my old Cummins oil filter. In the trunk, I mean, why not? Yep, just do a dry sump on it. If you're gonna put it in the bay, let's do it. Radium fuel cell, teeny tiny. That V8, man, that probably sucks that down quick. So maybe a 5-gallon. It's what is that, like maybe 14 inches, something like that, 16 inches by 16 inch square, and like 8 to 10 inches deep. Rear mount rad. Some short HKS shocks in the rear with some custom bracketry to make it work. And check out this. Sicky winter quick change, baby. There's the shiny little HKS shock bottoms because Daigo is HKS for life. Beautiful. Got that good old car door shutting sound to it. Solid. The rear fender is quite a bit wider than the front, looking from this perspective, but and this thing, there's some little screws coming through on the deck lid to get that grill in place, but this thing came together quick. Like it was on Daigo's, you know, Instagram. That's kind of his style. Like it's not there, and then boom, here's this thing I did. This thing came together quick, so it seems anyway. Nice cage and door bars, welded-in cage. Door cards look to be stock upper dash, which is very cool to see with, again, Daigo style. We're just gonna put the driver back and then make stuff work to it. Huge triangulated steering mount, aftermarket steering system, no doubt. A Willwood hydro, the shifter, I wonder what trans it's running, and then keypad right there in the middle. Your push button starts and stuff. Ride Zeta 4s, looks like maybe. Centrally mounted there on its big pedestal is ECU master display. Vertex steering wheel, which is cool to see. You know, Daigo throwing tribute to a legend in the sport. And then, there you go, Trail Motor Apex Racing. Gusseted cage. Wild, wild build. Front suspension, look at it. Can't see much just the way it's sitting, but yeah, custom lower control arms it looks like. Rear brake, twin caliper, non-vented Willwood setup, dual side exit exhaust. The main company is called Trail, and this is kind of their debut to motorsports. That's why they've presented such an impressive showing here. And yeah, they're gonna run D1 next year with this car. So yeah, be on the lookout for Trail Motor Apex Racing next year. It's gonna be hard to miss the Hakosuka. But yeah, basically he just said they wanna get into motorsports, and this is how they're doing it, and they're making like a big splash to come into the sport. So very, very cool. Hope you enjoyed that look at, I'm gonna say Daigo's, but it's the TMAR, the Trail Motor Apex Racing Hakosuka. I'll have more coverage coming from Tokyo Auto Salon, so if you like this, wanna see more, check out the channel, subscribe, do all that stuff down below, like, share, appreciate it. All right, see you guys in the next one. Much love, be well.